Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me, then hi, my name is Natasha, and if you are returning, then welcome back. So today's video is a little bit different. It's just a little simple, chatty, casual, chilled video. So please get yourself a nice drink of choice. I've got a cup of coffee in my little cute sausage dog mug. So yeah, please make yourself comfy, and other than that, let's get on into the video. Now you have to excuse my look because I haven't got any makeup on today. It's just a makeup free day. I'm letting my skin breathe. But today's video is going to be the start of something new. And what I mean about this is I am really going to try and focus on my weight loss journey, and I want to document it here on my YouTube channel for accountability. And if anyone else is going through the same sort of journey as me, then hopefully we can support one another. So I will pop up a couple of pictures here on the screen to show you what I am aiming for. Now when everyone says have a goal in mind, sometimes we think of a celebrity or someone who we would like to look like, but for me it is just getting to a place where I knew I was super happy before, and that is in these pictures here that I'm showing you now on screen. So in 2017 I had lost quite a bit of weight, but it was at a time where I was trying to exercise more and eat healthier, not only because I knew I had a holiday coming up, because I just wanted to feel good in myself. You know, summer was around the corner, and I think the most times I am successful with weight loss and feeling good in myself is when I don't stress about it or think about it too much. I feel like when we're so hardcore thinking why is it not happening and questioning everything we're doing, you know, the stress is not healthy. You know, it's going to prevent you from achieving your goal. So my goal is to lose between 3 and 4 stone. Now that might sound like a lot of weight or fat, however you look at it, but for my height, which is 5'6", and my weight, which I wish to not disclose on here because I don't really feel comfortable doing that, but I am literally classed on the BMI calculator as obese. But it's not just that, I am at my heaviest, so I know I need to do something just to help myself get a bit slimmer, to help my overall health and well-being, and to be able to fit into the clothes that I once was able to. So that's my goal. Well, how am I going to achieve this? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start by really taking control of my dietary intake by following a calorie deficit. Now a lot of people don't really understand the term of calorie deficit. Now I just want to disclaim that I am not a personal trainer nor a nutritionist. This is just what I have learned to be what a calorie deficit is. So you're basically burning more energy than what you are consuming. So say if a woman needs 2,000 calories a day to maintain her weight, and this is without adding any exercise into the mix, but for that woman's goals, if she was to be in a calorie deficit of minus 500 calories per day, so she would have 1,500 calories, then she would be in a deficit of 500 calories. It's quite simple really how you look at it. I mean, there's loads of different proper people out there that can explain this to you thoroughly. The platform I follow, RWL, they really do explain it thoroughly, and that's how I have learned what it is. It's like being in a calorie surplus. If you need to gain weight or gain body mass, muscle mass, then you would be in a calorie surplus because you're trying to gain that extra muscle, gain that extra bit of weight. A calorie deficit is so unique to every single individual, so what I may be doing may not necessarily be right for you. So I have worked out what my amount is for a calorie deficit. I'm not going to share that information either because I don't want to influence anybody. So I've got my calorie deficit of what I need to stick to, and then on days that I do my exercising and my working out, then I'm going to have a lot more calories that I can have, if that makes sense. So say for example, if I was sticking to that 1,500 calorie deficit at a sedentary level of exercise, so no exercise, say if I'm quite active and I did a workout one day and I burnt 300 calories because it was quite a hardcore hit workout, then I'd have an extra 300 calories which would add on to my deficit. So it would either allow me to eat a little bit more, or I would just stick to what I would usually eat, and then I'd be in a bigger deficit for that day. So that's kind of like what it is. Obviously I'm not an expert, so always consult a doctor or a nutritionist or a personal trainer who can help you with all of that. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be following my calorie deficit. I'm going to be trying to cut down on refined carbohydrates, because if I have too many white carbs, it's going to spike my glycemic index, or also known as the GI, and that is not what I want to do, because I'll have a little bit of energy and then within an hour I'll come crashing down and I'll be hungry again, and that is a vicious cycle that I have been in before. So that is what works for me. So I'm cutting down on the refined carbs, cutting down on the refined sugars, and I'm just going to try and eat more nutritional based meals. I'm not cutting out anything completely, because that is completely, in my opinion, the wrong thing to do. If you fancy a chocolate bar, have it, just don't have massive chocolate bar, just have the one chocolate bar and have control. Another thing I'm going to be doing is portion control as well. So for example, the old me who wasn't really thinking of what she was eating, I would have 2 burgers. So for example, if I wanted to have burgers one evening, I would have 1 and not 2. If I wanted to have pizza, then I would have maybe 3 slices instead of the whole thing. I know that's not really, they're both not really healthy meals, but that's just an example of showing you how to cut it down. So yeah, I literally am going to be cutting down on my portion sizes and cutting down on the food that's not really doing anything for my body. And the next thing is I am really going to try and up my water intake, because it is so important to keep hydrated. Now me personally, I only have 1 kidney. If you didn't know that about me, yeah, I only have 1. And for someone who only has 1 kidney, doesn't drink enough water, and I'm actually really disappointed in myself that I don't drink enough water. So I have gone out and got myself this really nice bottle that I'm going to make sure I carry around with me all the time, so I don't get thirsty, and so that I'm constantly drinking, and even if I'm just sipping it every so often, keeping myself hydrated, because I feel like sometimes when I get really thirsty, I don't actually realise I'm thirsty and I mistake it for hunger, when it's not hunger, it is thirst. So that's another way that I can accidentally overeat. So I'm going to make sure I am drinking my water. Even no added sugar squash, I'm going to have that as well. Less caffeine. I do like my tea and my coffee, but I know that I need to stop just relying on that. Even though it is liquid, it is like made with water, I need to just drink pure water, essentially. Fitness side of things, I'm going to be following my RWL plan. I don't know if you've seen, but I have done a whole video touching on results, wellness, lifestyle. So if you want to watch that video, I will link it in the description below, or put it on the iCards, one of those. So I'm currently following the New Beginnings plan, and I have been doing this consistently now for like the past 5-6 weeks. I think I am starting week 6 today, so later on when I do my workout I will be starting week 6. So I found a fitness routine that I'm really enjoying, that I'm sticking to, and that is sustainable for me and my personal goal. So that is what I'm doing, so I cannot wait to get stuck into that. I haven't got any food scales, like the little square ones you can get where you can like put, say, your bowl on it for your cereal and measure it. I have got some old-fashioned kitchen scales. I am, just to start off with, because I don't want to get too obsessed with numbers or figures or anything, but to start off with, I am going to maybe measure out, like if I want to have shreddies for breakfast, or if I want to have some kind of cereal or anything really, I want to try and get my measurements right. Even if it's just a bit of like whole grain pasta, I want to make sure that I'm not overeating. So yeah, again, going back to portion control, that is going to help with that, just to educate me, and so I know what sort of quantities and portions that I need, or you know, that's going to help me with my goal essentially. That is what I'm going to do with that. So that is everything I'm doing to try and lose weight. I don't have any set amount of time. At the end of the day, I want this to be sustainable. I want it to be a lifestyle. Dieting, yeah, you can diet to your heart's content, but at the end of the day, it is so simple. If you want to lose weight or fat, however you look at it, you need to be in a calorie deficit. I want to try and make those calories in my deficit that I'm consuming healthier and wholesome foods. I'm going to be exercising alongside it, watching my portion sizes. I'm going to be increasing the amount of water I'm drinking. I'm probably going to start drinking a bit of ginger tea as well, and that's going to help me with my stomach condition. So that is everything that I'm going to do. If you are watching this video and you've already started your fitness journey or your weight loss journey, whatever journey you are on, please comment below. I'd love to support you, and hopefully we can support one another. So yeah, I just wanted to, like I said before, put this on my channel just to make myself accountable, and I just can't wait for the future. Again, like I said, there's no sort of time stamp on this. I'm just going to take each day and each week as it comes. I'm not going to weigh myself too regularly because it's not always about the number on the scales. I do need to lose weight, but obviously other things can be going on in your body. So I'm going to take measurements of my body, weigh myself when I feel like I need to, when it's necessary, and just go by the feel of my clothes. I've got some old jeans that I would love to fit into again. So yeah, I just want to do this, not put too much pressure on myself, just enjoy the process and really get back to feeling me again and feeling comfortable in my own skin. I would love to just be able to go on the beach if the world does kind of turn somewhat normal. I mean, I know that's wishful thinking, but if we could go on beaches this summer, I live near beaches. I'm very lucky to live near beaches. I would love to be able to just go on a beach in a bikini or a swimsuit and just feel so happy and content in myself and not give a damn or worry about what I look like. I shouldn't do anyway, but I just want to feel better in myself. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notifications so you get notified every time I upload any kind of video, and any kind of video relating to this topic that I've been discussing today with you. I hope whatever you're doing, you are having a lovely day, and I will see you all again shortly soon for a brand new video. Bye everyone.